13 degrees. That's bullcrap. Let's go find some sheds. Oh man, just parked the bike. It's cold still. 12, 14, 13, I don't know what temp, but man, that was a cold ride in. So I just parked the bike and I'm getting ready to go look for some antlers. I got quite a ways to go. You can kind of see that little patch of snow way up there. That's where I'm headed, so here we go. So the stuff that I'm walking through is just littered with signs still. Fresh elk tracks. And there's tons of topography, just little draws and flats and benches. And these elk have been in here. I just saw a shed bull. I tried to get him on. I tried to film him, but as he was, I mean, only like 200 yards away. And while I was getting my scope out, my camera to try to film him, he took off. He'd had enough. So that didn't happen. I might just not be quite at the right elevation yet where they would have dropped, but they've been all over through here all winter and then even recently. So I think I'm in the zone. It'll happen. I have found 7 bulls, 2 of which have not yet dropped, but everything else has. That bull on the right, he's got super dark antlers. He's a pretty bull. The bull to his left, to the left of him, you can see there he's got new growth coming in. Looks to be a big mature bull body-wise. So I'm going to take a minute and see if I can find one of those 14 antler, I guess 12 antlers on the ground. A mile and a half in, and I just found my first antler. It's not what I came in here for, but it certainly is an antler that I would pick up and take home. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little brown 4-point deer antler right there on top of the brush. I've been seeing plenty of fresh signs, so I knew it was just a matter of walking onto one. And man, this is some amazing stuff. Like there is elk sign and deer tracks, droppings everywhere. Just a little guy. What's a 3? I thought it was a 4. Whoa, he's tiny. He's little. But man, that's my 3rd floater of the year. That's hilarious. Okay. Look at that little sucker. That'll make a good knife handle, actually. See if I can turn that into a knife. Sweet. Yes, finally, man, finally. I just had to stomp around long enough. Finally got a brownie spotted. I got it walked over right here, this bump. And I saw some stuff that I haven't been able to see from where I was glassing earlier. And sure enough, got a brown 6-point right down here in the bottom. See, look at that. There's my old phone because I threw it, cracked it. It is right down here between that tree and that tree. It's right there on the ground. Obviously it's on the ground. So I will hope to find the other side. But man, it feels good. Got 1 brown elk and 1 brown deer. So see what happens. It is in fact a 6. Looks like a little 6-point. Not broken. Well, I can't tell about the one yet. But so far so good. Oh man. That is wonderful. beautiful. Beautiful antler. Right at 300. Man, that's so awesome. It never gets old picking them up, man. This is my first one for the year. First elk shed, in fact. That is fantastic. Not broken. Probably hasn't been here too long. A little bit of blood. Yes, that is fantastic. Well, maybe I'll get lucky enough to find the other side. Okay, well, I got one brown elk antler, which, hey, I needed that in a bad way. But I'm on my way out now, and it is steep and nasty and ugly. Damn it. I'm okay. This mommy is steep. I'm not even kidding. It just took a digger there. But we're on our way out now. So life is good. Got a brownie elk and brown deer. You have to side hill because the bottom is so thick and nasty. So I'm side hilling, and it is not much better up here, but at least it's open. Ish. I'm not too happy with myself. I ended up right in the bottom, right where I wanted to avoid, but it's just so steep and nasty up there. It just gradually pushes you down, so I didn't have much choice. But I fell a couple times and didn't think much about it, just jumped back up and kept going because I'm kind of in a hurry to get back. Got a tax meeting. That sounds like fun. Anyway, I fell a couple times, didn't think much of it, and I just fell again. I realized my antler had slid all the way around. Took my backpack off and realized I dropped my antler, my deer antler. Who knows how far ago. I've been at it for almost an hour getting out. Look at this beautiful little scene now. Beautiful little trout stream. So anyway, dropped my freaking brown deer antler that I was going to try to make a knife handle out of. So that sucked. And while I do have my track going, I could technically go back and find it, but it's such a small little antler. I mean, I actually am going to come back in here to try to find some more of those elk, because there's at least 13 more browns in there. So who knows? Maybe I will get lucky and find it, but pretty pissed about that. Holy jeez. Okay, on the bike. Still got my antler, I think. Okay, on my way out. Woo! What a day. Lost one. Found two, lost one. I just got back to the truck. Took the backpack off. That always feels nice. My backpack always is way too heavy to begin with. But man, what a nice antler. What a beautiful antler. Look at the shape of that. Just beautiful. Yep. Not broken. Kind of wimpy on the 5, but whatever. Gonna load up the bike and get out of here. Go grab some Taco Bell.